All right, I got a real quick one for you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate it.
Before the cause approved.
All right, so here's the deal. I carved this little sign here. Let's just see what the morning brings. Basically finished, but one of the things I like to do with these signs is put the little keyholes in the back for hanging on the wall or whatever. So that's what we're gonna do. First things first, I'm gonna unscrew this and flip it over. The way I have my keyhole project set up is I need to flip it side to side, not top to bottom, because then it'll hang upside down, and that might be fun for some projects, not this one. This one is actually bowed this way, so the middle's actually flat. It actually pinned the ends down, but it was the other way. I had to add some reinforcement here because it was bowed up a little bit in the middle. It's such a short job that it's kind of minimal, so I won't bother with the dust collection. There we go. These are the T-slot router bits I use for the keyholes. In this particular case, I'm using the 3/8 version. The way I have my piece of wood set up is that the carve is exactly in the middle from either end, so I don't need to do my calculations based off the actual carving. I can do it based off the ends of the board as is. 8 inches from the end. I'm just gonna come down the width of my square here, which is 1.5 inches. Boom. So I just have a file on my desktop that I pretty much use all the time for this keyhole stuff. At least a vertical keyhole. I have a horizontal keyhole too for smaller pieces that I just want a single horizontal keyhole for, but for this one I'm doing vertical keyholes. In Carbide Create, this is what it looks like. Just got a toolpath that is just in a circle vector, and as you can see, I can't actually put in the T-slot bit, so I just have a 1/4 inch there, and you'll see a little note there that lets you know that it won't render the keyhole, no undercuts. And for the horizontal keyhole, I have 2 circle vectors. Each one of these has a keyhole, and they just overlap each other. So 2 horizontal keyholes, one facing left, one facing right, and they overlap. And G-Center just looks like this. It goes down, goes up, and it comes back, and then comes back out. Simple stuff. And I just run this code twice. And the Y doesn't need to change between these 2 keyholes because they're the same distance on both. So I just need to re-zero my X when I come over to this left keyhole. 0X, 0Y. It'll plunge in, carve with the keyhole, pull back, and everything's good to go.
Wooden chair creaks below. The weight of years in morning air.
Just that easy. Move over to the other side. Probably not a good idea to have the driver sitting there. 0X. Great, we're back in business.
Weathered face, empty space, telling tales, time came away. Some moments stay like morning frost. Some wisdom grows when day is lost. Some hanging on the wall.
You can see why they call it a keyhole. Right, and then someone puts a screw in their wall, hopefully into a stud, though this is quite light, so I'm sure it doesn't matter. And then, boom, 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 holds it quite nicely. You get the idea. You've seen these before. It looks better than a, like one of those brass little toothy hangers or a wire. I mean, I get that those are useful. So really, this just needs to be trimmed off, sanded to break the edges. I don't sand the face at all. And then we oil it, and this one is good to go. So nice and easy.
Sun hanging on the wall. Sun hanging on the wall. I'm hanging on the wall. Sun hanging on the wall.